Welcome to another episode
Welcome to
of
another
Fantastic
episode
Stories.
Of Fantastic Stories.
Unbelievable, but
as
true.
you know, I wasn't always Dr. Fantastic. I was Monty for most of my life, actually. But I have some great stories. I have some fantastic stories, and they are all true. And I'm putting them down on tape because I am losing my memory. I think I have early Alzheimer's. It's really, really sad to lose your memory because I had some fantastic things that happened in my life. So I'm putting them down on video, and after I'm dead and gone, people could say, he really did that? Because people were there, and people saw it, and people know it. So this particular story, I put on a nice shirt to tell you about it, because I used to drive long-ass stretch limousines. And that was a fun job. I really only worked when to have fun, because when you drive someone in a limousine, it's either a wedding or an event, something special. They're feeling great, and it's a lot of fun. And it's a challenge driving a 40-foot car, but it's a lot of fun. And I always would put on a tuxedo, dress really nice, because I'd like to get into the events. That's why I was doing it, to meet people and to have fun and live life, you know. By the way, I want to note real quick, celebrities don't tip if you think about becoming a limo driver. Poor people, they save up for a year to have a limo, and they tip very handsomely. What does that tell you about society? Anyway, so this particular night, I've got a tuxedo on, and it's the Academy Awards, downtown Los Angeles, and picked up a couple that he was up for a music award. And so I did the normal thing, got in line, dropped them off, they get out, the red carpet, thousands of fans greet them, and they walk in. And the limo drivers all go to a big lot. There's a couple of them, because there's hundreds and hundreds of limos. And the guys get out, and we shoot the shit. Some get in the car, have a couple cocktails, and we pass the time till it's time to go get back in line and pick up our celebrity. So as we're all hanging out, this guy walks up, and he's got a whole handful of passes to the Academy Awards. And they're all different ranges and prices. I said, how much is that? He said, that's $5, that's $10, that's $20. And then he showed me an all-access gold pass. How much is that? He goes, oh, that's $20. I go, I got $2, but I only will buy that one. Because in an hour, all those passes are useless anyway. Well, they're useless now because the party was going on. But nobody else realizes but me. So he sold me the pass for $2. $2, I buy an all-access gold pass to the Academy Awards. So what do? Being the crazy guy I am, I convinced one of the other drivers to get to drive me to the front door. And he said, no, you're not going to do it. I go, watch. And so he said, okay, this is something that you can ask him, and he'll attest to this story. It's a fantastic story. So I get in the back of the limo, you know, I got my tuxedo on, I got a gold pass around my neck. I had long hair at the time, by the way. And we get back in line, he pulls up, they open the door, I step out, the cameras are there, the fans are there, and I walk up the red carpet like I own the place. And that's how you crash a party. I could do a whole class on crashing parties, because I've crashed some of the best at the Cannes Film Festival. I was known as the King of Cannes because I crashed all the parties. Anyway, another story for another day. So I walk up the red carpet, they hand me a brochure, I walk in, because I've got an all-access gold pass. So there I am, inside the Academy Awards, walking around, going to the green room, walking here and there, go up on stage, and behind the stage, there was a group of people. I think it was Billy Crystal, he was the MC, Christopherson, Minnie Peral, all kind of celebrities, in a big circle, just kind of chit-chatting. And so I stand in the circle, and no one's talking to me. They don't know me, but no one's going to ask who I am, because I've got a tuxedo on, and I could be the owner of Pepsi, as far as they know. And I've got the all-access pass around my neck. No one's bothering me. So I walk up to the front of the side curtain, where you can see the audience. So I'm looking at the audience, and I see the guy at the podium, and it's a big audience, 2 billion people who are watching, and I'm thinking to myself, if I just walk across the stage, like they're not there, not be a jerk and wave. If I just walk across the stage, it's going to take about 15, 20 seconds. 2 billion people are going to see it. And there was a time before they had cell phones. So I really believe I could have got away with this. And this is a life moment where you say, if I turn left, this happens in my life. If I turn right, this happens. Now, I didn't want to, the reason I didn't do it is because I didn't want to be known in life as the guy who crashed the Academy Awards, walked on stage. That's something I really want to be remembered as. I I'd rather be remembered as Dr. Fantastic. So I decided not to. And so I walked around the curtain to the other side where the Academy Awards were, and I held a couple, picked up one. My uncle had won one before, so it's not like the first time I've held one. And so had I walked across that stage, though, my life would have been different. So I walked around, had enjoyed some more time. I walked to the payphone, called my wife, told her I was inside. She couldn't believe it. Everybody was in line for the payphones because they didn't have cell phones. Everyone wanted to call and say, hey, did you see me on stage? I was performing, blah, blah, blah. So I get back in the car, and I pick up my clients, and they see a gold access pass around my neck. Oh, dear. Okay, sorry about that. So where was I? So I opened the door for my clients. They see my gold all-access pass. I said, where'd you get that? I go, I scored it, and I went inside, and I crashed the party. They go, are you kidding me? I go, no, I'm a professional party crasher. Bragging a little bit. That was the mistake I made. Tell them that I can crash parties. So they get in the car, and as we're driving up Los Cienega Boulevard, they say, well, you can crash parties? Get us into Spago. Spago was the place to go after the Academy Awards. He didn't win the award, by the way. But so I said, oh, my God, what did I get myself into? I could have probably crashed Spago. I mean, still, maybe. But I love challenges. And I've got a couple other party crashing fantastic stories I can tell, but for another day again. So as I'm thinking, what am I going to... It's a white limousine, by the way, about 40 foot long. And as I'm driving up Los Cienega, I'm thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? So I look over to my left, and there's an identical limousine, white limousine, and in the front seat is Sean Connery. Sean fucking Connery. I mean, James Bond, a hero to many, one of my favorite stars. I look over there, and he looks at me, and I go like this. I give him the thumbs up, and he gives me the thumbs up. And I said, okay, I got the plan. So I slow down. I get behind his car, and I tell him, here's what's going to happen. We're going to pull up to Spago, where they have the cameras, where they have all the people and all the glamour and, you know, the TV and what have you. And you're going to get in his behind their group, because tell them when you get to the front door that you're part of the Sean Connery party. All right? And so we pull up. I open the door for them, and Sean comes around. What is it? The front of the car. Oh, he gets out of the front of the car and gives me another thumbs up. That's right. See, the reason I tell these stories is I've forgotten a lot of them, and I've forgotten most of the details. Like when I met Prince Albert. Unfortunately, when I did my video the other day, I called him Prince Charles. It's Prince Albert I met in Los Angeles. Anyway, so that was cool. Getting another thumbs up from Sean Connery. So I told them, when you get up to the front and you get in, leave them a note that there's one more person in your party. It's Monty, and I'm coming to get you. So they get to the front. I park the car, and I get a call down where the parking was, and they said, send Dudley Moore's second car up. So I realized that it wasn't the Sean Connery party. It was the Dudley Moore party, which they should have recognized or realized, because usually when you have a limo, you don't sit in the front seat. So he was a guest of Dudley Moore. So they blew it, but they were so excited to get to the front door and be with all the stars, and they weren't upset that they were rejected. And they got back in the car, and we went on to dinner and had some fun. But to crash the Academy Awards, few people can say they did that. To be on stage, there's some people that probably saw me on the edge of the curtain. But should I have walked across the stage? Yeah, I don't know. No. But I could have. And that's one of my fantastic stories. I think you had to have been there to believe it. It's true. I do have witnesses. The guy who drove me in the limo. I never lie, because when you lie, you have to remember your lies. And I have a hard time remembering the truth. So have a fantastic day. Be part of the Be Fantastic philosophy. Try to be kind to yourself. Try to be kind to others. Try to be kind to the planet. Individuals cause the problem. Individuals can solve the problem. And one day I'll make a video on how to crash a party. The real simple steps are: act like you own the place. Don't catch eyes with the person at the door, because they're just an hourly.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums.
Incredible zoos.
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.